Alright, I've trying to hit a new spot here. I've tried in the past couple of years with my Ace 250. I got a wheat penny one time, that was it. There's just a lot of iron in this part of this picnic area, so I had a nice kind of a jumpy dime signal. And about 6 inches. It's rosy, but I'll take it. That's the first silver out of this area I've ever gotten. It's like a 46. No mint mark. Keep going. It's getting dark now. Alright, I got a deep, it's coming up like 135, 1742. It's all over the place. But it's showing a good, about 10 inches. If you can see that. I'm not going to do the sound because it sounds like crap, but it's peaking a high tone in there. I'm thinking it's going to be a deep weedy, but I'll dig it and then I'll let you see if it's anything good. Alright, I got it up. It was a wheat penny, like I said. I think it's a 45, but it was deep. I could see right where it was sitting. I don't know if you could see it right there, where that discolored dirt is. And that I measured with my digger with the markings on it. It was right at 9 inches. So, I mean, it wasn't a great signal, but it was definitely a dig me signal, which is what you want. The numbers sucked, but the tones were decent, and it got it from every direction. So I know I went over this spot with the ProCoil because there's a soar right there, and I didn't get close to the soar, so I stayed back around here. So I know I went over it, and that was a good deep one, 9 inches. Hey, get back to you. Alright, this is another wheat penny. I mean, this thing was at least 9, probably 9.5 inches, and it was a solid wheat penny signal. So I don't know, it could be the soil conditions because it's moist, but I don't know. I mean, this thing's hitting these things deep. I'm thinking it's actually kind of paying the butt without a shovel, just using a hand digger. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. I mean, I could dig a neater plug really with a shovel like this than I can with a little hand digger. They stay together better too because I could get down deeper and the shovel blade's wider. So keep going. It's first silver with this. Alright, I'm getting a, well, it's hitting like 1245, 1246, 1346, 1546. But it's got a, it seems like it's got too much of a screech to it. Now it's a 1946. Yeah, the pinpoint seems off a little, but it sounds too good to pass it up. It's about 6 inches. It's just really screeching for being 6 inches deep. So let me cut it and then I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, it's giving me something right down here, but it's still giving me pretty, that's a 648. I really gotta start bringing my tripod again. $10.48, maybe. I mean, it should be technically a quarter with those numbers. Hold on, I'm gonna take a big scoop. I don't want to scuff this thing or mark it. Yeah, I see it at the bottom here. It looks like, what the heck that is? It's kind of bent and mashed a little bit. I mean, it's the size of a large cent. I don't want to rub it, just in case it is. I think you rub the dates off of them if you do it when they're wet like this. But right now I can't see anything on it, but it comes up like a large cent, 1147. That's how all the large cents I dig have been. So I'll clean it up. I'll get a picture of it once I get it cleaned up. That definitely looks like a large cent. That'd be the first one I dug out of this park ever. And it was probably about 7 or 8 inches down. No, probably about 7 inches. So, but it was screaming. I didn't do this section last year because it's actually like where the bridge would have driven over or gone over this section. So there's a lot of iron over here. But I'm gonna keep going. This is only about a minute later. I'm about maybe 5 feet from where I got that copper, whatever that was. I was getting like maybe like an 1139, 1140, 1141. I think I got another barber out of here. It's got 1 dime on the back. Looks pretty toasted. Yeah, it's a barber. Oh, it's 1899 it looks like. Sweet. Glad I decided to come over this way. Still got the ultimate on. So I'll clean that up and show you at the end. Get back to you. It's getting about an 842, 844. Went up maybe to 946 a couple times. Ended up getting looks like another barber. Yeah, another barber. Can't see a date yet. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like a 1900 something. So that's pretty sweet. That was maybe 6 inches. So I think my battery's dying on my detector, so I gotta go get new batteries out of the car. That's my 3rd silver today, and still don't know if that one coin was a large cent or what. I'm hoping it was, but it looked pretty toasted, so I don't know if I'll get a date off it. Keep going. Alright, this is a quick wrap up from 2 hunts, both with the, I guess call it the Maiden voyage with the ultimate 13-inch ultimate coil. I took it out last night for about 45 minutes yesterday evening. It just started getting dark quick, but I ended up pulling a no-date buffalo. This is in an area I spent about a month last year just pounding because I just kept getting silver after silver. And I got 3 wheats. 2 of them were, like you saw in the video, they were 9.5 inches. I measured them with the digger I have, has the inches like marked on it. And then today I went back to an area where this is a spot I got 2 SLQs, one last year and then one just about a week or so ago. I got 2 Wheaties. The one, I think it's a 42D, something like that. The other one looks like a 14. This one here, it's almost impossible to tell. I rubbed it with the soft toothpick just to try to get something out of it. It looks like it is a 14. Then I got a 1929 D Merc. Was buried under a root. It wasn't real deep, so I think I just walked over that one last year. And then ended up, the last silver I got was at 1907. It's a plain barber dime. So it cleaned up pretty nice. That one wasn't too deep either. I hadn't done that area, but there was another guy that used to hit that part of the park pretty hard with some other Minelab. I don't know what kind of Minelab he used. And then this one was $18.99. It's getting hard to see here. This one's looks like crap though. It's an $18.99 plain. Whatever that black stuff is, at first I thought maybe this thing was plated, like silver plated, like a counterfeit, but the dark stuff is actually over top of the silver, because I rubbed it off the face quite a bit, and it is silver underneath. I just don't know what that black stuff is. I don't know. And then I guess the find of the day was this large set. You can see how it's kind of misshapen, but that thing was down there too. It looks like an 1854. You can see it in the one picture, I think, probably better than what this video will show. But that was pretty sweet. That's the first large cent I've ever dug out of there. So I was very happy about that. And the only other stuff I got was 2 clad quarters and a 1970 Jefferson nickel. So I'm definitely happy with this Ultimate. I'm glad I bought it. I got a decent deal on it. I bought it new. So if anybody's interested in picking one up, let me know and I'll give you the contact name at Kellyco that I worked with. Nothing like groundbreaking. I mean, he didn't give it to me, but I thought he gave me a fair price. So happy hunting.